Dr. Ong Kian Ming, Deputy Minister of International Trade and Industry, MITI. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Commercial vehicle brand, as well as the dominant brand, winning more than 2 million users around the world, JAC continuously strives for innovation and breakthrough in light-duty trucks.
JAC visions, better products, better work. Give us a big round of applause if you're feeling happy today. Come on! Salam sejahtera and a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, my name is C. Kelly and I'm truly delighted to be your MC this morning. I welcome you, and as a good host I would like to say thank you very much, especially to our guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Dr. Ong Kian Ming, Deputy Minister of International Trade and Industry, MITI. Shall we give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Joining us this morning as well, Mr. Andy Liu, Director of Light Commercial Vehicle, JAC. Dato Billy Goh, Group Managing Director of Mpire. Mr. Edwin Lim, Executive Director of Mpire. Mr. Lau Kit Man, Group Chief Executive Officer of Mpire. And to all the distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, a big warm welcome to JAC Redefined by Mpire JAC event. And to mark the beginnings of today's event, ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together and welcome the Group Managing Director of Mpire, Dato Billy Goh, to make his way up on stage and to grace the event with his opening remarks. Big round of applause.
Today marks a very special day for commercial car industry in Malaysia. Mpire, who has been appointed as a new exclusive distributor for JAC in Malaysia, is redefining the brand with 3 new models, namely X30, N45 and N75. So, we saw the video. So, who is JAC? Allow me to elaborate a little bit. Last year, JAC Automotive, namely JAC, is elected into Global Auto Brands Top 100 and ranked number 5 among the Chinese brands by Brand Finance, a British brand evaluation institution. Other than being the top light truck company in both domestic and export in China, JAC has also established a JV company with Volkswagen to co-develop a new electric car in China. In international market, JAC in countries like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Colombia have ranked number 1 in light truck industry, covering more than 50% market share in 2018. Moreover, JAC light truck has also achieved excellent performance in markets like Philippines and Brazil, where JAC ranked number 2, second in terms of market shares and value among all the Chinese brands. In mature markets like Hong Kong, as we saw in the video earlier, JAC truck has received awards like Car of the Year 2016 and 2017. Having sold more than 2 million units of cars worldwide, I dare to say JAC truck is equipped with high international standard in terms of quality. Well, in Malaysia market, we think having good product itself are not enough. Regardless how good our products are, we understand that the realistic fact that we need to prove ourselves first in Malaysia. So JAC need to establish a confidence in consumer. That's why we are investing millions in ringgit in our 3S showroom and network nationwide. Then, we need to emphasize this after sales, which is to ensure our customer will receive great experience. We have our 24/7 call center and our dedicated roadside assistant. So to our customers, wherever you are, whenever you are, you can be rest assured that we are just a phone call away should you require any assistance. At Mpire, we have a strong, young, dynamic, and experienced team. By getting the best talent, we are committed to present to the market not only the high quality products, we also emphasize on customer experience, which is why today also we are launching the new modern state-of-the-art exclusive 3S showroom in the heart of PJ. Located at the section 51A opposite Puspakom PJ. JAC 3S will provide professional after-sales technical support to our Klang Valley dealers and customers. And not forgetting our potential customers comfortable purchase experience as well. Other than JAC exclusive showroom in PJ, next month we will be launching our JAC 3S Bhd that located along the Juru Highway. You can see when you're on the way before the Bhd entrance store, you can see us with high visibility. So other than all these investments, our main aim is to enhance the confidence of the Malaysian consumer towards JAC and Mpire. We have our third own invested 3S Center, exclusive 3S Center, which will be opening in JB in third quarter 2019. So we are concentrating in three major regions, namely the central, the northern, and the southern. Like I mentioned, these three 3S will be the main technical support to all our dealers and customers. We at Mpire again committed and promised that as a team, we will deliver not only the best JAC product, while providing great customer experience with great attention in after sales. Once again, I would like to thank YB Dr. Ong, Deputy Minister of MITI, Mr. Andy Liu, Director of Light Truck of JAC, members of media, and all of our distinguished guests for your gracious attendance today. Thank you.
Big round of applause. Thank you very much once again to our Group Managing Director of Mpire, Dato' Billy Ko. Please put your hands together and welcome our guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Dr. Ong Kian Ming, Deputy Minister of MITI. Please welcome our guest of honor to be up on stage for words or two.
Salam Sejahtera, good morning, and I bid you all a good day. I'm really glad and happy to be here today for a few reasons. Firstly, it is to congratulate Dato' Billy Goh and his management team, as well as his entire staff, for this historic collaboration. And I've known Dato' Billy since 2018, last year. After we became Facebook friends, I can see that he's a very dynamic person in terms of not just his vision for his company, but also the way he tries to lead his team. And today's event is a testament of his leadership. You can see how they've grown from 2002 to what it is today in terms of increasing the number of portfolio brands into their portfolio with Hyundai, Photon, Proton, and then now with the latest venture together with JAC Motors. I think this is testament to a very successful homegrown story of how entrepreneurship with vision, with dedication, with leadership ability to bring together a very young and dynamic team can really build a sustainable company that can lead many Malaysians and provide good jobs to Malaysians into the future. This is something that I think is truly remarkable. The fact that the Mpire Group has went up against two other much bigger distributors to win this bid, I think is also testimony to the vision and also to the leadership of Dato' Billy Goh and also his entire team. This is heralds well for the future, especially in terms of the investments that the Mpire Group has promised in terms of showcasing the products of JAC Motors, and this is something that I think will lead to even more things to come under the JAC Motor Group. I also like to take this opportunity to welcome this collaboration between Mpire Group as well as JAC. And this is a very good starting point in terms of introducing Malaysians or reintroducing Malaysians to the JAC brands, of which there are numerous. The fact that JAC has chosen Mpire to launch its flagship X series and N series here in Malaysia, I think is a testimony of the confidence they have in the Malaysian market, and also the possibility that other products may also be introduced in the Malaysian market in the future in cooperation with Mpire Group. Many of us would have seen the video of how JAC has spearheaded the industry in terms of light commercial vehicles. But when I looked at their website and did a little bit of research on my own, I found out that from light vehicles, they've also ventured into passenger vehicles and SUVs, and now even electric vehicles. So their IEV series, I think, is one of the best-selling series in China. And we heard just now what Dr. Billy said about collaboration between JAC as well as Volkswagen to launch a new brand of electric vehicles in China, which is the way to go, I think. And also the fact that JAC also does assembly for other electric vehicles for the Chinese market. I think many of us are probably looking forward to perhaps more JAC brands being introduced here in Malaysia as part and parcel of giving Malaysians more choice in the automotive sector. Of course, when we talk about the automotive sector, we cannot ignore the fact that this is a very important sector of the economy. It is a 40 billion industry here in Malaysia. It provides 600,000 jobs, and I'm very sure with this particular partnership, there will be more good quality and high-end jobs being produced here in the three areas that Dr. Billy mentioned just now. And in terms of commercial vehicle sales, even though passenger car sales over the past 5 years may have been a little bit stagnant, but the possibility and the potential for commercial vehicles, especially light trucks, is definitely on the up and down. Compared to 2017, the number of light commercial trucks actually increased by 5.7% from about 62,000 in 2017 to 65,000 in 2018. And this is an area where the government can play a very crucial role in terms of increasing the demand for light commercial trucks and vehicles, especially in the logistics area. We want Malaysia to be a logistics hub, given our very central and strategic location in Southeast Asia. And for my particular ministry, as we increase the level of manufacturing activity, as we increase the volume of exports that we want to bring to other countries, we would need good logistic chains. We would need good trucks to be able to transport the different products that are made here in Malaysia, especially the manufacturing line. And as manufacturing grows in Malaysia, I'm confident that the demand for JAC light commercial vehicles will also grow in tandem. Of course, I cannot leave the stage today without talking about something to do with the larger automotive sector, which is the National Automotive Policy Review that is ongoing now. In terms of the NEP review, I want to remind everyone here today that it is about the automotive sector as a whole. It is something that is very comprehensive and also encompassing. It is not and should not be focused on discussions about flying cars, even though some people want to distract us with that particular conversation. Because the automotive sector, going from manufacturing to distribution to sales to after-service sales, all this is part and parcel of the larger automotive sector. And when we talk about the National Automotive Policy Review, we're talking about next generation vehicles, we're talking about mobility as a service, we're talking about Industry 4.0. And this is where I want to challenge many of the industry players that are here today. Because when we talk about the automotive sector, it is no longer the same as what it was 10, 20, 30 years ago. In a sense that when you look at vehicles today, including light commercial vehicles, what we see is an increasing number of electronic components within these vehicles. Sometimes we can see that vehicles are more about the software and the electric components and the electrical components rather than the physical structure itself. And this is where when we head towards Industry 4.0, when we head towards these kinds of new trends, all players, whether it's on the manufacturing side, whether it's on the sales side or after sales service side, we all have to embrace these new types of technologies. Dr. Billy was mentioning just now, one of the reasons why he was able to provide a more compelling vision to JAC in terms of his own particular strengths of being able to market JAC products is the usage of virtual reality and augmented reality in order to showcase the leading edge products that are being sold by and manufactured and sold by JAC. And I think the same thing will happen in terms of the after service sales as well. People want to come to an environment where they can experience different things compared to before. They want it to be a very comfortable setting, and they also want to be wowed by new technologies and new ways of showing how these products can be used and marketed. When people go to the showroom to want to buy these cars, they are also thinking about what new technologies can be used in terms of using these cars. So now, many people would expect light commercial vehicles to be sold to the end users, people who actually do the transportation and whatnot. But later, we can envision a stage whereby perhaps you can actually buy these cars and rent them out like Grab. Right? So these are all disruptive technologies that are part and parcel of the automotive sector, and this is something that we all need to be cognizant of. That the automotive industry now is not the same as before, and in 5 to 10 years' time, it will be very different. And we can take the inspiration from many of the experiences of the Chinese companies and the Chinese market in terms of how much they have grown, how much they have developed, and how they continue to develop, not just in China, but their approach overseas as well. Perhaps as a parting note, this is, I think, only the first stage. Perhaps later on, JAC can consider Malaysia to be part and parcel of their manufacturing strategy as well, in order to not just come into the Malaysian market, but to use Malaysia as a gateway to expand to Southeast Asia and beyond. And this is part and parcel of how my ministry, MITI, wants to encourage more manufacturing activity in order to grow the industrial base here in Malaysia. Once again, I would like to congratulate Dr. Billy Goh. I'd like to thank Mr. Andy Liu for this wonderful collaboration, and I wish you all the best and all the success in your endeavors. Thank you very much.
Big round of applause. Thank you very much once again to our guest of honor, YB Dr. Ong Kian Ming. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together and welcome Group CEO of Mpire, Mr. Lau Kit Man, on stage for his presentation.
Today, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce JAC, Chinese name Jianghuai brand, a well-known brand from China to all of you. Years ago, JAC has entered Malaysia with its light commercial vehicle under different distributors. However, during that time, its products are not matured as compared to now. Ladies and gentlemen, weeks ago, I met one of the customers. He wanted to buy 20 lorries from us. You know, the Chinaman asked me, Lau, are you sure China product is good? So I told the buyers, sir, there's two reasons why the China product is as good as other products nowadays. Number one, in 2014 onwards, all Malaysian products have to go through very stringent VTA, which is you have to have a lot of UNECE certifications, and one certification will cost you 50,000 to 70,000 USD. And one car, one lorry is about 40 to 70 components need to be certified. Gentlemen and ladies, if this car being certified by the bodies, actually the quality of this car is good. Secondly, the buyer in China for the past 15 years, they have nothing but they have a lot of RMB. They have a lot of money. And this buyer have a lot of high taste, especially in tier 1 to tier 4 cities. If a product is not good, there's no chance for you to survive in this competitive market. So, from this presentation later, you will know how far JAC has progressed all these years and compete with world-leading brands like Hino and Isuzu. JAC in China called Anhui Jianghuai Automobile Group Corporation Limited The company vision, better products, better world. They started in Hefei, China, concentrate on new energy vehicles, commercial vehicles, passenger vehicles, and core components. In 2017, JAC sold more than 510,900 cars and realized sales revenue of 49.2 billion yuan. It's about 7 over billion USD. And corporate structure. For Mpire JAC, they're not only online commercial, they have passenger vehicle, multifunctional commercial vehicles, heavy commercial, bus, core components, key components, automotive services. It's a huge scope of company. And this is their development history. And the very important date is on 1st June 2017. JAC and Volkswagen signed a JV agreement. You cannot believe it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first time that a German company rebadged a China car and is sold in China. And we'll be proud of this. And in China, JAC have 8 manufacturing plants all over in China to supply to the Chinese market. And like commercial vehicles, sales volume ranked number 2 in China, but export volume ranked number 1. They have a lot of models among the industry for more than 10 consecutive years. The total sales have reached more than 3 million units. They have the N series truck, the X30, the pickup, and the van. And since 1990, JAC has kept rapid growth for the more than 20 years. It has sold 2.68 million vehicles of all types of vehicles last 5 years and achieved sales volume of 212 billion yuan. It's a huge, it's a lot of money. And the export performance in 2017, JAC export 65,078 units of overseas markets with a growth of 14.82% year to year. But in first 9 months of 2018, they have exported around 64,528, a 32% growth as compared to year to date September 2017. For research or development, JAC have 3 big R&D centers in China. Their research capability is huge because 3 to 5% of the annual revenue is actually go back to R&D, and they have 5,000 engineers in R&D center. And what they do research on core powertrain, automatic gearbox, software system, research, test, verification, calibration, development. Until December 2017, JAC has 10,881 granted patents in total, and among which 1,205 are invention granted patents. It means that this company is actually looking for future, not only now. That's why they have a lot of R&D effort there. In terms of core power, the diesel engine is including 1.9, 2.0, 2.8, 3.2, 4.8 for various markets, developed by JAC to meet National 5. National 5 means Euro 5 emission standard of China. Ladies and gentlemen, the China OEM know that they are late in combustion engine. That's why when they go for development, they straight away go for Euro 5 and Euro 6, and they will buy from the market for the existing supplier for the Euro 2 and Euro 3, because it's too late for them to go to Euro 2, Euro 3, Euro 4 market. And the R&D center is going to Euro 5. That's why they are very far away, which we don't know, because we don't use Euro 5 engine now in Malaysia. And in terms of core technology, IEV7S achieved 4 international leading technology this is for the EV EV car. High energy battery pack liquid cooling technology, 5-level safety design, anti-shock driving electric drive technology and energy recovery system. This is very futuristic in terms of EV technology in China, and they're able to do that. That's why they are working closely with Volkswagen on the joint venture. And the new energy vehicle, since commencing on new energy vehicle in 2002, JAC has mastered the 3 core technology including battery, electric motor and electric control. Key technologies like electric steering, electric brake and energy recovery. Currently, JAC new energy vehicles business has covered passenger vehicle, light commercial vehicle, multifunctional commercial vehicles and bus, which has a leading position in the industry. And for your information, ladies and gentlemen, by 2020, total sales in China for OEM must achieve 8% of EV. If you have EV, the government will tax you differently. That's why everybody is working very hard. JAC is one of the companies that has leading some of this technology in China. What for Mpire? Mpire is very happy that to appoint as a sole distributor for light commercial with JAC, because we also far-sighted. We look at the future for Malaysia. Lead by Datuk Billy Goh. He's an innovative, young, dynamic, leading the automotive into the whole new modern era. He has 16 years experience in automotive. Successfully built the Hyundai network in Malaysia from 1 to 7 outlets and 30% market share. It means every 3 cars sold in Malaysia, 1 car by One Auto Marketing. It's a Malaysia top 100 most influential young generation, young entrepreneur in Malaysia. He is the Business Award judge for SOBA from the Star and Sinju. By myself, I'm the group CEO. I'm the MBA holder, a worker, an employee. So I have 25 years experience in automotive. Start from a sales guy, like some of you. I go through all the level of business in all the automotive industry. I'm the MD for Hyundai, Sam Dhabi in 2012 and 2018. And also I was the ex-director of sales for Protons. So I have the experience, the whole chain in the whole industry. And the importance of the JAC team is we have Mr. Eng, he just joined us as head of sales. He's a degree holder from a degree in business admin. 5 years experience in different business like airline and theme park and banking. 4 years retail in Toyota and Daihatsu. 5 years wholesale experience with Isuzu. Then we have Mr. Adrian Hong, just joined us as head of after sales. They have 18 years experience in automotive, MBA holder. Worked with Hyundai Motor Company for 5 years, setting up the training center and also the modern training center academic in 2012. In 2005 also is setting up the first commercial line in Innokom for the HD5000. This is commercial lorries. Work in Hyundai, Sam Dhabi Motor, actually is our ex-colleague, in charge of learning and development, technical support and after sales dealer support. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a young team, to serve you. Not only that, we have a lot of program ready for you. What is our plan for the next 3 years? We don't push for sales, we are concentrating on customers' experience. So our target for first year is about 650. Appoint service dealers, 15 to 20 of them. Our concentration is on customer service and after sales service of existing JAC customers. In 2020, our target is about 900. We concentrate to appoint good sales dealers in all states. Concentrate on customers event. In 2021, our target will be 1,200 units. Our strategies will be introduce more product line up and include the 12 to 18 tunnels in the market. And as you're aware, I think most of you have a very either listen or you have a good, not so good experience about China brand in Malaysia. I think this is a fact. We know it's not difficult. That's why today we have this JAC Redefined in Malaysia. So our strategic task for the next few years will be to emphasize on service quality, so that we will employ a competent technician, provide attitude training. We will invest in 3 areas, as Dato said, one in the Klang Valley, one in the north, one in the south, and we only appoint quality service dealers. Our next task is to emphasize on customer service. We have launched actually our 24/7 service on December 2018 with the toll-free 1300 222 3399. We have launched our warranty on par with Japanese brand, which is 5 years and 150,000 for our JAC trucks. Our service cost is cheaper or on par with Japanese brands. We're giving a free service of 6 times or 1,000 km to 50,000 km. We emphasize on parts supply. We kept actually millions of ringgit of parts prior we launched. We also appoint logistic company to handle JAC parts supply to the whole Malaysia. Our service level agreement with them is 24 hours within Klang Valley and 40 hours within Malaysia. And this is the program that we run. We have this 5 years and 150,000 warranties. We're giving free service. So if you are the customers, your service cost from 1 to 100,000 km is only less than 2,500. It's good saving for all of you. And for the beginning, we also launched the trade-in program, 3,000 for all customers who want to trade in their existing JAC or any lorries that in the market. But how about existing JAC customers? We also launched the after-sales campaign, $80 for all minor service. We give 50-point checks. We give free 2 brake shoes, and we offer this until 30th May 2019. And this is how we mentioned about how we care about customers' care and customer come first in Mpire. Before we launch, we also have appointed after-sales dealer. This is all quality after-sales dealer. 2 in Along Star, 1 in Penang. Our own branch in Butterworth to be in operation next month. In Perak, we have appointed 1 in Taipei, 1 in Ipoh. In KL, we have our own outlet in PJ. In Klang Valley also, we have 3 potential dealers to be appointed. We are waiting through all the applications. 1 in the Greece Reliance Seremban also. We have appointed 1 in Malacca. In Johor is a big state. We have appointed 1 in in Skudai. But we have another 3 to be appointed soon. In East Coast, we have appointed 1 in Terengganu. Pahang is the big state. We are waiting to appoint 2, all in our table now, and 1 in Kelantan. Ladies and gentlemen, the China product which has achieved its competitiveness and advanced in terms of technology. You as a consumer will be able to enjoy good quality products with lesser costs. JAC has developed a good product, and Mpire will ensure excellent customers' ownership experience so that all of you will feel appreciated by owning a JAC trucks. That's all my presentation. Thank you very much.
Big round of applause. Thank you very much. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's activate the launch. Congratulations, big applause to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations once again to Mpire JAC Sdn Bhd. Can we have one more photo with the thumbs up? Come on everybody, big round of applause to celebrate this, come on!
here, wave.
Corner, YB Dr. Ong Kian Ming, to put on your signatures on the plaque. Another huge round of applause to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we are delighted to announce the grand openings of the state-of-the-art street-access facility center, which provides sales and after-sales service to the customers. And this place comes with the dedicated customer lounge and private rooms for our customers. And it's located at a very strategic place, which is at the heart of PJ. Can we have one more photo with the plaque, please? Congratulations to Mpire JAC on your openings of the one and only million ringgit showroom among the light truck industry in Malaysia. So with that, please welcome Mr. Ong Kian Ming, Head of Sales of Mpire JAC, for him to make his way up on stage for his presentations about JAC products. Big applause and let's welcome.
My name is Ong Kian Ming, Head of Sales for Mpire JAC, and I will be presenting JAC product presentation today. Let me tell all of you why JAC is a world-class product. JAC has support from world-class international brands like Cummins for engine, X30 for clutch, Bosch for common rail and ABS, and AAM for axle. JAC has top advanced R&D center and independently undertake the task of designing, trial manufacturing, testing of complete vehicle and core components, which is independent R&D ranking first in China. JAC has world-class production line with equipments from KUKA from Germany, ABB and Kansai from Japan. JAC has won top quality certifications in China. I will start off with the first model, which is JAC X30. The JAC X30 with gross weight of 2,835 kg and 1,500 kg payload offers remarkable durability, accessibility and performance. The X30 is equipped with 4DA1 diesel engine that produces 108 horsepower and 240 Newton-meter torque. The X30 is also low in fuel consumption, comfortable and durable. This model suits well with SME traders. The JAC has front disc brake and more than 20% better performance compared to conventional drum brake. In this segment, JAC is the only one to have front disc brake. Load sensing proportional valve device can be adjusted accordingly to the changes in the quality of the entire vehicle braking force, greatly reducing the braking distance. The X30 has high strength cap which meets the ECE R29 regulatory requirements with front reinforcement steels, front bumper and inner door bracket. Again, JAC is the market leader to offer so many safety features in this segment. The perfect matching of double wishbone and torsion bar spring at the front suspension enables a more stable driving and effective filter road bounce for a better driving comfort than normal trucks and cars. Do take note that only certain luxury cars in C and D segment has double wishbone suspension. The X30 has a sedan-like interior with innovative design for better driving comfort and peace of mind. Next will be our four-wheeler, which is JAC N45. The N45 with a gross weight of 4,800 kg and payload of 3.2 ton is powered by 2,800 cc Euro 3 4DA1 diesel engine with 240 Newton-meter torque at 2,000 RPM. The JAC N75, which is our six-wheeler, has a gross weight of 7,500 kg and payload of 4.7 ton, which is powered by 3,800 cc Cummins Euro 3 diesel engine with 450 Nm torque at 1,200 RPM. The N series has tough chassis with curved beam and enhanced cross, which increases the frame strength by 10%. Advanced tri-bearing rear tangency technology increases the duration of axle and able to carry loads without worry. The N series also equipped with the latest anti-lock braking system and dual circuit air brake system for a better safety during emergency braking. This technology applied on JAC N series provides an economical and reliable drive with great performance and comfort. The exhaust brake decreased braking time to make brake more reliable and more safe, which also prolonged the braking system lifespan. And the interior of JAC N75 is comfortable and very functionality for daily commute. Allow me to end my presentation with JAC's vision: better products, better world.
Give it up once again to our head of sales of Mpire JAC, Mr. Ong Kian Ming. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. On the count in 3, 2, 1. Let's pull the up. Congratulations. One more big applause to celebrate that. The official launch of our trucks, the JAC X30, N45 and N75. One more big applause to celebrate. And can we have the gentlemen to stand close to each other so that we can have a group photos? Sincere appreciation to our guest of honor. Can we have Dr. B.B. Gold to present it to YB, Dr. Ong Kian Ming. Thank you for taking time off your busy schedule and putting aside precious time to be with us. Let's have your first-hand experience, alright? To be in this truck here to feel how comfy and functionality in this interior. All ready, but before that, we're gonna have our Q&A sessions very soon. At 1,800 to 2,000 RPM. And as you can see, there's another 2 trucks at the back there. One is N75, which is powered by 3,800cc Cummins Euro 3 diesel engine.
This is the start of what I feel will be a very historic partnership, also a very fruitful partnership. And this shows that the Malaysian automotive sector is one that's growing, especially in the area of light commercial trucks. And we feel confident that with the growing economy, the demand for these products that's launched today will only increase in line with the projections that were shown by Mr. Long just now, from 650 moving 2 years' time to over 1,200. So we look forward to hearing more good news from MITI and the rest of the team. Thank you.
Thank you very much for YB's gracious attendance today, this morning. And we are very honored to be collaborated with JAC. JAC, which is one of the top light truck brand in China. We believe the light truck industry in Malaysia, there's a huge potential. Moving forward with the booming of e-commerce, this industry will continue to grow, and we are getting into collaboration with the China top brand. We believe there's so much room again to improve. We are confident that in Mpire collaboration with JAC, our emphasis in the customer experience, in the after-sales service, in spare part management, to bring the light truck industry in all new levels, new heights.
I'm Lavinish from Creative Express. This question is for YB. You spoke about the Industry 4.0 just now. You can see that JAC has come up with a connection between Malaysia and China. How do you think this business connection will contribute to the benefits of the industry and Malaysia in the whole?
I think in terms of adopting Industry 4.0 standards, in some ways China is much more advanced than Malaysia. including the manufacturing process, and I'm sure that there will be a lot more innovation which we can not just learn from but also improve upon. So, in terms of after-sales service, we have different needs for the Chinese market. But for whatever China does, I think we are able to customize it for Malaysia, and the kind of experiences that I think Dato' Billy and his team will be able to bring in will be very in line with a lot of these new technologies. Not just, of course, in JAC showrooms, but I'm sure that there will be, given the different portfolio brands that Dato' Billy manages under his group, there will be other opportunities for increase in new technologies being deployed into the whole
Alright, cool. Thank you.
Another question?
In terms of sales, can you share with us the target for this new model?
Yeah. Because we are, like I said in the presentation, we need to establish China brand in Malaysia. Although they are number one in China already and number one in many other countries like Sri Lanka, like Bangladesh, in Malaysia we are relatively new. Southeast Asia is quite a mature market, especially in Malaysia, in terms of this industry. Our target for to start the first year, we are modestly looking at 5% market share for the industry. Last year, I believe the total light truck industry ranges around 13,000 units. So at 5%, we are looking at 6,700 units. To start.
The 5% market share is for the
Light truck, like the entire light truck market in Malaysia.
So the price that it will be sold, is it according to Malaysian market or what?
Yes, this is the way we position. We are able to JAC a world-class quality product. We position at a lower price than our main competitor, which is mainly Japanese brand. So we are positioned lower, but in terms of the quality of the product, in terms of the experience, in terms of the facility that we are providing, in terms of the innovation, all this we will be on par, especially the after sales. So this will be an advantage to our customers, especially for the business operators in logistics. The cost reduction will be able to generate higher ROI for them.
And so you said you want to open 3 new showrooms.
Yes. Yeah, the first one will be PJ, which is already launched, already started operation. We are launching today as well. The next one will be next month in Juru along the North-South Highway. Finally, it will be in JB, which is the third quarter 2019. Why these 3 areas? Because these three areas, the Klang Valley, Penang and Johor, it caters 80% of the total cars sold in Malaysia. So these 3 areas are our main market, but not forgetting we have dealers nationwide in all major cities and towns. So these 3, our self-invested showroom will act as a support and present a better customer experience in terms of technical support after sales. So these 3 will be the main region HQ to support JAC customers and dealers as well. We would like to focus on the current market in the peninsular market, but we are definitely going into the Sabah Sarawak market later in the year.
In this year.
Yeah. We actually have a few dealers already started talking and all this, but we are quite, it's allowed the heads of operation, the CEO is quite stringent and picky on our partners dealers. We hope that we really in line to present a whole new JAC. We focus on the brand building so that it's sustainable. We are looking to be here in long term. That's why we are choosing the best partners for each state and each town.
Your total dealer?
Our total dealer,
At this moment, we only have Yeah, by eight service dealers. But by this June, I think we will achieve 15 to 20. Okay, because as I mentioned just now, customers come first for services. Then only we focus on sales.
The dealers not excluding our own outlets. The dealers are not inclusive on our own outlets.
After sales, we will focus from now until this whole year. Okay, there's no other questions. Would you like to wrap up the final statement? Okay. Well, we would like to thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Can you share your business and position for the Mpire?
Mpire as a whole, we started with Hyundai dealership, Hyundai the Korean cars. So in 2002 when I graduated, we started with Hyundai, one showroom, and to 2017 we already the Hyundai largest dealership group, catering 30% market share. Then with the vision in there, I see the potential about the China brand. You see, China already has got a very big market in. They have such a strong domestic market to support the brand. So for the past 10-15 years of China's booming economy, the demand for Chinese consumers on products and quality are very high. That's why the brands and manufacturers in China, they can produce such good international products. So with that vision, I see the potential in Malaysia, where I started to go into commercial cars, starting with Photon, FOTON. Now we are doing the prime movers and the van. We started with that. They are the #1 commercial car as a whole. Then in light truck segment, we have chosen JAC as our main partner. So after presenting to them, met them, they have chosen us as a sole distributor for Malaysia in the light truck segment. So now, other than commercial car, we also do Proton 3S and 4S dealerships.
So JAC brand in your pipeline is setting up yet? Any collaboration with other?
So far, distribution, we are doing Proton from China and JAC. For dealership, we are with Hyundai and Proton. Yeah.
For each truck,
Okay. I think Malaysia now has a big demand and room for our 1-ton truck, the X30. Yeah, this is what we are seeing. This is a 3-ton, it's N45, but we see a big demand in the 1-ton truck. Because of the booming of e-commerce, a lot of the logistics companies now looking into smaller cars, going into can maneuver easily to town. Well, they can also go between south to town. Then there's a huge demand in food truck. We have sold quite a number of the 3-ton, the N45 to food truck operators. The whole year we are looking at about 650 units, which will be very close to our target, 5% of the industry. The total for 3 models. One ton and 3-ton also. 1-ton, if you don't do, tak ada masak-masak, then 1-ton. If you want to cook there, fried thing there, this will be more suitable. Thank you very much.